Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and today we are at the Zoyvis. So we will probably go to other Zoyvis too. I'm not sure yet if it's gonna be Nien and Knurst or Elaganda and her family. It all depends on how much time it takes. A lot of the family members, almost all of them, actually Dula just had this wand. It changed at 7 because he's a plant sim. But all of them wanted a pet of some kind, and I think best fit would be a dog. But since Dula doesn't have this wand anymore for now, I think the chance for rolling it again is pretty high. And now they are actually pretty happy, so I don't have to fulfill such a big want for them. I just have it in mind that there might be another dog in this family, especially that it would be nice to actually reproduce Gubs because he's freaking gorgeous. So if we get a dog, it has to be a girl. And Dula is becoming an elder this round, so that means Alades is becoming an elder this round too. He has crazy chemistry with Glass. Glass is the hottest sim that Dula knows. But Glass is so not trustworthy. I refuse to get them together. It's too much. Also, I kind of feel like Maloya was the love of Dula's life, and I don't feel like getting him into another relationship. He has stuff to do. Yeah, that wasn't Dula, that was Agut, who is now a foreman. Shouldn't it be forewoman? Foremaness? Yeah. Who was... Oh, it's Zimmy. I couldn't remember what kind of child that was. I honestly thought that was a townie. Oh yeah, they're family. I almost forgot. Yeah, they are family with a lot of people because they come from the Zoyvis and the Damagas. So if they ever get partners, of course they're kids, so I won't be thinking about it that much now, but in the future, I think they will have to be with townies because there's just no one for them. If they are Maloya's grandkids and LaRoss's kids, there's not much I can give them. Not even the Nikemans, because they are also grandkids of the Nikemans, so... like, the three main families, they can only be with an Oakham. You know, at some point, the whole town just becomes one big family. Gubs, why are you following her like that? Does she smell like snackies? Okay, dude, you have to look at some fruit. Oh, you can't because it's on the, oh god, what's the word? What is this called? Tray! Jesus, I completely forgot the word for tray. Okay. I was like, trace? Nah, that doesn't sound right. There was no trace of this word in my mind. Aw, Gubby looks so cute right now. Such a good pause. And pose. And sleepy time. And stinky time, apparently. Okay, just play SimCity. Whatever. Build a new planet. On the computer, please. This is totally a game that an architect would have on their computer. This was installed by Agut. I can't remember buying those games anymore, so it must have been Agut. Okay, Dula wants a dog again. Maybe I will actually lock it in for them for the future. You know, if their aspiration bars are lower, I can just get them a dog. I mean, if it appeared at the same time, I would get them a dog right now. So if I just want to wait for them to be less happy, sure, I can lock it in. Oh! Maloya is here! In Blacker's room! Oh, man. Rest garden. Bye! Aw. Oh, hey, Harfia. Yes, Harfia is the mayor. You gotta go home, Harfia. Yes, goodbye. Okay, Blacker got ambitious. He wants an A+. Oh man, he could have sold the painting and be happier. And he's leafy again. Yeah, now he has platinum. Well, he would live too long. Even with my lifespan mod that now has shorter elders. Like, that's still too long. Of course, that doesn't apply to real-life elders. I think this is the best we can do. Quite similar to what he had. Marog, you never went to school? I think it might be time for that dog. Everyone has a green aspiration bar now, so we will go all the way up to platinum when we get one. And it's Agut's day off, so she can just go to the pet store, to the, what's that called? Woofum and Minicule. Along with Gobs even. And the rest of the family just came back home, and Dula is now a state assembly person. So probably new skills to learn. Okay, that's a lot of pet sounds. Oh yeah, because there's Telio here as well, a stray, and there's also Grox. Actually, it would be nice to try and adopt Telio in the Nikeman family, like even as a stray, try to befriend him and adopt him, because he would be a nice partner for Strenga. They could have very interesting looking little kittens. Okay, we need a big one. A young one, please. Oh, maybe I can do something with this Staffy here. But I was thinking of maybe actually making something out of Rover, the Create-A-Dog breed. My favorite. Maybe I will give him a lot of different layers, so that so that she can make puppies of pretty much any color. That's super cool. I think her base could be, oh god, something that doesn't look normal. Too bad I don't have like a pink. I actually like the brown very much, and I was thinking of giving her a bobtail, like this. Gubs has the same one, but that's okay. Oh, maybe like this. A fluffy little tail, even though she's very smooth. And she will just have plenty of different layers, like full dog layers. So there will be white, there will be red, silver, all body, light brown, or like fawn, I guess. It's medium brown, okay. And on the top of it, there will be brown, like this. What about the eye color? Do I have any weird eye colors? Purple, I guess. I think we can give her heterochromia. One will be purple and the other one will be like dark blue. It's barely distinguishable, but the eyes are actually different. And I will not change anything about other looks. Only the tail and the colors are crazy. She hides a lot underneath. And other than that, she kind of looks like a regular dog, but not exactly. I don't have to make anything crazy for her, especially that Gobs is already crazy and gorgeous looking, so the puppies will just be all over the place pretty much. And let's make her friendly so that it's easier for them to make friends and have puppies. And since she is made out of Rover, I will name her Rovra. Aww, cutie. How much can you see the difference between the eyes? Oh yeah, they are very similar. I think people with probably the most common type of color blindness couldn't even see the difference between the two, because I don't know if it's actually most common, but I personally know 2 people who have it, so it feels like it's most common. They can't really distinguish the difference between purples and blues that much, so a lot of the colors just look the same to them. I once had a student who, that's one of the 2 people that I know in person who have it, that had this, and there was some kind of assignment I gave them that they had to like review a movie or something. I can't remember exactly, that was a few years ago, but when I was checking the reviews and kind of like, giving feedback, I marked certain parts of the text and then gave out notes in the same color, so that you know which belongs to what, and he said that he couldn't see the difference between those colors, and I had to like explain to him which one is which, because one was purple and the other one was like darker blue. So yeah, that was a little bit awkward, but but that's how I found out that he actually had that problem. The kids will become teenagers first thing in the next round, like after the very first day. Oh, we need another bowl. Are you guys playing fetch? Yay! And Marog has bad grades. Oh, you weren't even helped with homework yet? That's a good start. Dula, I don't think this is the right swimwear you should have. Like, you should absorb water as much as you can. This leaves a barrier between you and water. This is what it's supposed to do. Actually, it's supposed to warm you up, but still, definitely not the best choice. How are the dogs? Oh, really? That fast? They love each other. It's only been like 2 days, like 1.5. And at the very beginning, they had a relationship of like 8 points, and now they absolutely adore each other. I love that. I will still wait a little bit with the puppies, because they will probably only have them once, so I think we will get puppies, yeah, when all of the Sims have get puppy or kitten, want. I think get a dog also gets fulfilled with that, so let's go with this one too. When all of them have the want, and when all of them aren't very happy, we will just try for puppies. Because, you know, dogs still live a long life after being able to have puppies, so it's good to do it later on. Like when they are halfway into adulthood or something. Of course, again, in the game, because you just end up having too many Sims and pets in one household. Maybe they will just have 1 puppy, but you never know. They may have 4. There is just enough space for 4 puppies in this family. Also, we can't have puppies sooner than Ula breeds some pets, because he is supposed to be a professional at it. And this is the end of the round here, so Marog will be left with the D+ that she has. Blecker is definitely better of a student than her, because he just has more wants that have something to do with school. His interest in school is 2 points and hers is 4, so they both aren't really that interested, but technically Marog is more interested, so that's interesting. But well, interests don't actually do that much in game, it's just an interpretation. And Dula is ready for another promotion. That didn't take a lot of time, so we can play with Knurst. And, well, okay, his highest chemistry is La Pelizzi, but that is not something that I want to go for, especially that she's a townie, but he could be torn between Wiru and La. I didn't realize in the previous round that La would be an adult already, so I didn't even, like, take her into consideration here. But now I wondered a little bit if maybe La would be a better fit for him, but actually he has better chemistry with Wiru. It's probably like 1 point of difference, but still, I could even check, right? I could also check if maybe it goes up for La when they have a better relationship. I think only romantic relationship boosts chemistry, but I'm not sure. He's still young, let's not do any extreme takes on the relationship with Wiru. If something just happens like that, sure, but, you know, we can give him some time. I have a similar problem with Ineto, you know, Knurst's first cousin, because he has chemistry with both Silma and Jex's. It's also 2 bolts, and it's hard to say which chemistry is, like, if it's a lot higher than the other one that comes second, right? And I am just, like, they are both from existing families, so it could be either. And they are also all in very similar age. Also, sometimes I pair up Sims considering if another Sim has a different option. Like, you know, like if Wiru had another friend that she had chemistry with and La didn't, I would pair up Knurst with La because Wiru has other options, you know? So I will have to think long and hard on this. Especially with Knurst because he is already an adult. Inedo still has plenty of time. Inedo and Jexus would make beautiful children, I think, but Inedo and Silma would be very interesting. And I'm thinking about this last situation because we could change this area, Vatig's shed, into a plant sim area. Like a similar thing that Dula has at the Zoyvis house. I can always go with a polyamorous relationship again. Didn't work last time, but maybe could work this time, you never know. I'll think about it because I actually, when it comes to Inedo, Silma, and Jexus, it's very tempting. And Knurst and Wiru might not be as compatible, I guess. She is becoming a doctor now. He has a rather independent kind of job. You know, he is supposed to be a fashion designer. I can't remember what La was supposed to do. She now works in Slacker, right? So also it kind of feels like they have maybe a similar take on job, and Wiru is just very serious. I'll make them friends in this round, and we'll see. There's a lot to think about. Hey, Vrukorg. Also, the problem with La is again the thing about Nikemen's. Yeah. I mean, people from planet Naike, they are not all Nikemans. That I consider them only being able to reproduce, just kind of like cloning themselves, right? Like the primary way to reproduce for plant sims. But some of you guys told me, some of you guys who know biology told me that some plants actually there are males and females and they can reproduce like together, you know. But still, I already made up my mind about the Naike people that they only reproduce this way. There's no way that they can do it with another person of a different race. You know, actually, it shouldn't be that possible to just mix races like that. You know, different types of aliens. I'm not talking about humans right now, just to be clear. Just aliens from different planets and galaxies whose genes probably wouldn't be that compatible most of the time, you know what I mean? So at least there's one race that can't be mixed with other races, because they just don't reproduce like that. So if Knurst ends up with La, he will not have a biological child. Also, there were some propositions to, especially when it comes to, what's his face? You know, the Nikeman guy who is dating Kushin, that she is so pretty and I want her to have biological children. Someone said that I could use the Nikeman guy and just pretend like it's some kind of donor, and, you know, but in this way I have a mix of them both, but it doesn't actually happen like naturally. But that feels like cheating. That feels like a lot of cheating. Like, what are the odds of another sim somewhere on the planet that actually would look like whatever the hell his name is? I can't remember for the life of me. Because that wasn't Ula, right? That was Seleni. No, Seleni is with a plant sim. So Ula is the one who's dating Kushin. So, I mean, I could do a donor kind of thing, but not with Ula's genetics. That doesn't sound realistic at all, so... I don't like this kind of stretching, you know? I know I can do whatever I want, but I don't want it. Okay, this is a broken teddy bear. Let's place this one here. It's so cute. And you can sell the good ones. Hey, La. He invited her. Oh, yeah! Yeah, I have a mod that unlocks this very old greeting that Sims who aren't really that much of best friends, but they are more than acquaintances, have. Because, you know, when they are just acquaintances, they shake hands. When they're friends, they hug. And when they're best friends, they also hug. But sometimes when they're friends, but their lower bar is not very high, they used to have this greeting that you just saw. I vividly remember having that in my game before I got the Ultimate Collection or like expansion packs in general. I remember being even annoyed with this greeting because it takes a lot of time. And being like, oh, stop it already. And now when someone showed me a mod that unlocks it, like brings it back, I was like, give it to me. I need this back in my game. It's been too long. So yeah, bottom line is, of course, it was broken in a patch. Pretty early on, because I think it might have been nightlife. I think it was nightlife or university, like really, really early on. You know what? Actually, I won't be very mad if Knurst doesn't have any biological kids. Maybe instead of making another plant sim, they could adopt, the same as Dula did. Maybe adopt a baby that would be mixed from townies and probably crazy looking. This is also something that I need to do in this series at least once. But also, you know, Vatigue's face just gets pretty much copied on the kids. So Zimmy looks like Vatigue a lot, and Knurst looks like Vatigue a lot, so maybe we could stop in one line of this family. He will always have history with Wiru though, if he doesn't end up with her. I was babbling about how Knurst will be knowledge secondary, but I never actually assigned it. There you go. Oh! Taylor! Sounds good, man. I'm having kind of like a deja vu thing, because I'm pretty sure I already bought electronic entertainment for this family. And I placed it right here. Didn't I? I don't know. But well, Nien is close to being an elder and she's not very happy, so let's change into PJs. This is so relatable. Yay! There are no TVs on Planet Alades. There are no cars on Planet Alades. These people are so unhappy because they don't have those two things. Okay, cars exist because carpooling is a thing, but technically they don't. But for now, the planet is so tiny that no one actually needs a vehicle. Hey, Gondolia. Who are you friends with? Oh. How are you guys friends? When did that happen? They don't work together? Well, she doesn't work together with Soon either, so I don't know, it just happens. She just has a lot of friends, especially for a non-popularity sim, not even secondary. Her secondary is fortune, right? Yeah, that's why she wants to buy stuff. I thought it was a spot on my screen, because that happens a lot, but I literally tried to remove it with my finger, but it's a dart. It's not dirt, it's dart. Oh, you slacker. Okay, we got a repairwoman, but she took something. I don't even know what she took. From Vatigue's shed, you can take anything. He doesn't need it anymore. Talk about hobby. Talk about hobby. Talk about hobby. Thank you. Uh-oh. Mujiban! Oh no, she has a different voice. Okay. And hollow cheeks. Second face template. Okay, Nien will wear this, because why not? Beautiful. This is a Sims 4 conversion that you can find on Minicule's Tumblr probably, or something else that says Sims 4 to 2, whatever. Also, there's a whole database on Sims 4 to Sims 2 conversions, so maybe I'll just leave you a link to that, so you can take anything you want. Okay, Knurst wants a little break from sewing. He wants to finish his painting. I mean, he wants to sell a masterpiece, and it will probably not be a masterpiece, but still some cash. And also it would be nice to finish this painting because it's been started for like a round. And Nien wants another promotion, apparently. We don't have any chests, but we could. In the shed, maybe. But let's focus on charisma first. Okay. Oh hey Telio, I'm just looking for the newspaper to make her the crossword. But I think someone probably took it. Vatiga has been gone for a while. I think we can change the shed a little bit. Oh yes, this is a masterpiece, definitely. I'm wondering if Nien's hair should be dyed black, but maybe not. Maloya had beautiful gray hair. in dreadlocks, I think Nien can have the same. And that is it for today, really. Good, I had a lot to analyze, so let me know what you guys think about all the things that I loudly thought about. Do you think Knurst belongs better with Wiru, who is a doctor, or with La, who is more like a free spirit? Do you like the idea of them adopting a baby? What do you think about repeating the polyamorous thing in the Oakham family? Let me know. And as always, thank you very much for watching, stuff like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye!